Hey everybody, it's after 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you know what that means, right? It's time for What is in the Fortnite Shop. I'm Carrie. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to take you through what is either new or what they brought back into the Fortnite Shop for May 6th, 2026. Yeah, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo. And today is hump day. It's Wednesday. Means 2 more days. And we are at the weekend, guys. So, let's go ahead and start off and see what is new in the shop. And we have Star Wars. Ooh. Look at that. We have... Oh my god. The Dagobah Luke bundle. It's Luke Skywalker. And we have Dagobah Luke. Harness off. Harness on. Okay. And we have Yoda. Look at Yoda. Look at him. Oh my god, he's so adorable. Yoda. Oh, look at Yoda. He's so cute. So cute. And we have Yoda's cane as a pickaxe. And you can get each one of those things individually. And we have AWR Trooper. I actually kind of like him. His outfit is kind of really neat. I ain't gonna lie. So we have the AWR Trooper. And we have the AWR armor wraps for your guns. And then we have Lando Calcina. You can tell a lot of these, like I said before, technically the newer ones, the 1, 2, 3 that are really 4, 5, you know what I mean? Because they did 4, 5, 6, and then they did 1, 2, 3 because it was backwards. All you Star Wars fans are gonna know what I'm talking about. So the newer ones with Anakin, who turned into Darth Vader, all that. Those are ones I've watched over and over because I like those ones. And the older ones I've seen maybe once or twice. And the newer ones that have come out after those ones, I might have seen a couple here and there, but I mean, I really liked the Mandalorian and Grogu, or Baby Yoda. That was a series I really, really liked and really, really got into. And even like the Boba Fett ones, I like those ones too. But we have Lando, Colt 45 all the time. He did the commercials for those. And I'm showing you my age. So we had the Cloud City model. That's kind of really cool. Back bling. And we have the Vibro Axe pickaxe. And you can see he has a Lego minifigure, which is kind of really cute and adorable. And then of course we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, who's still in here. And Mace is still in here. And all that stuff. So leaving tomorrow are the shoes, the Stormtrooper slips. So I gotta decide whether or not I want to get those. Because I do really like them. And like the Imperial Trooper, Stormtrooper, the disassembled CP3O. All this is leaving tomorrow along with Chewie. That's my Chewie impression. And we have the Star Wars Samurai bundles all leaving, and the Han Solo and all that all leaving. Now the Clone Wars bundles are still staying in there for now, and so is the car. So we have the Dominator? Theo. We'll just call him Theo. That's what we'll call him. It's the Theo locker bundle. We have Marius. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Okay, and then we have him as slate color. I kind of like that gray color. That's kind of neat. And we have the skillet sticks. Ooh, that's explosive. Get it? Because you get it. And we have the Billy Bounce. And you can hear that, which means it's not copyrighted. So. And we have the Lucky Pickaxe. Oh my god, the smiley face on that's kind of hilarious. We have the Cuddle Stompers. Oh my god. Those are kind of adorable. And fire. And we have the Black Ooze wraps for your guns. And we have the Cuddle Cruiser, which is kind of adorable glider. And you can get each one of those things individually. I may end up getting those Cuddle Stompers because those are kind of cute. Victory Party! We have the Get Gritty. Of course, can't hear the music because it's copyrighted. Which is kind of a neat little dance. And we have the little supercar. Oh my god. And that's like, you can see it's kind of like a group emote. We have the Goated. Okay, it's kind of funny and neat. And we have the Everybody Loves Me. Everybody loves me. Ooh, ooh. I'm combing my non-existent hair. Ooh, ooh. Don't mind my songs. Okay, and then the last row, of course, was already in there. Battle Ready. We have... He is cool. I like him. We have the Skull Trooper bundle. So we have Skull Trooper White, Skull Trooper Green Glow, Inverted, which is, you know, if you're playing somewhere and it's snowy, that would be perfect camouflage. I'm just saying. And we have the Gilded Skull Trooper. And we have the eye trails on and eye trails off, which I kind of like because the other one's like really creepy looking eyes. We have the Grinding Girl back bling. So we have the default and the dark. We have the Skull Sickle, which is actually kind of really neat. You have the blue, the green, and the black and white. I kind of like the black and white. That's really kind of really cool looking. And then we have the Skull and Chained wrap for the guns, and the Skull Trooper quest that you can do. And you can see you can get each one of those things individually. And the Skull and Chained wrap is new has not been in the store before. So we have Skull Ranger. So you have Skull Ranger, Green Glow, and Gilded, the gold blinged out Skull Trooper. And we have the Bone Jammin'. He's a bone jammin'. And with the Vision, like Halloween Vision. It's kind of psychedelic, actually. Style. And the Endgame back bling. And we have Skeltera. And she's just straight up. I kind of like that. I don't know why, but I do. And we have the sockets. That's kind of a neat back bling. There just never is enough V-Bucks in this world for everything that I like. Let's just put it that way. And we have the Never Gonna Give You Up, a bundle with, oh my god, Relax Fit Jonesy. He looks like he's like, with the backpack and that, he's like some kind of like hippie dad or something. I don't know. He's hilarious. And then we have the Beef Pack back bling. So we have the default and the pre-chewed pack. A bite, take it out of it. It's actually making me hungry for a hamburger. And then the Never Gonna Give You Up jam track, which you can't hear, which I do have, but you can't hear because of copyright reasons. And as you can see, you can get this individually. And then we have the Fishy Flourish. Oh my god. That's kind of great, I'm not gonna lie. And then we have King Crab. Okay. He's like a totally surfer hippie dude. Kind of like it. We have King Crab Default and Glow, which is kind of neat. And we have the Back Scoop Back Bling, which is kind of cool. And we have, oh my god, the Deep Sea bundle. Just their Lego minifigures alone, I'm kind of in love with. The Deep Sea Dominator. The Octo Tank Back Bling, which is kind of neat. And the Deep Sea Destroyer. Okay. He's kind of cool. And a Breather. My god, words are really hard today. It's because it's the middle of the week. And that's kind of cool. And we got the Kraken Axe. Oh, okay, that's creepy. And the Notodus Glider. Okay, and you can get each one of those things individually. And then we have the Brute, which was already in there. This all is all in here. The Cinco de Mayo stuff is still all in here too. Now the Sandstorm, all that is leaving tomorrow. We have Blair. I don't think she was in there. And then we have Ventura. And, I'm trying to remember. We have the Default and the Villain. No, these weren't in here. And then the Ventura Cape. Ooh, that's a pretty cape. The Villain one. I actually like the Villain one because of its being red and black, and I really like that. And then we have Ventura and the Default and the Villain. And we have the Cape Default and the BB Cape. Just called the BB Cape. And then we have the Little Carpet Ride. I can show you the world on my magic carpet ride. Okay, sorry. Got a little in trance there. The Megazord and King Kong still in the store. No Sweat. These are all still in here. Fortnite Drops. Those shoes are very pretty. This first row was all in there. The Empress. All that. Promenade. All that still in there. And this last row all still in there. Golden Week. This is all leaving. All these two rows are leaving. Susie, still in the store. Jam Tracks. We have the first row, second row, third row, fourth row, all leaving. And the last row is not. So probably either maybe some new Jam Tracks or some of the older ones are going to be popping up in there. And we have the Imperial DT5 still in here. The Nissan is still in here. The 007 Aston Martin still in there. If I actually played Battle Royale, I would probably be buying every single one of the different cars. I can tell you that right now. But of course I don't play it enough to justify getting them, so. And all the wheel accessories still in there. Laffy still in here. And we are down at the bottom of the whole thing. So that is what we have. Let's put old good Lucas Skywalker in here. So that is what we have in the Fortnite. Sorry about hitting my mic there. Shop for Wednesday, May 6th, 2026. It's as I said, Wednesday, which means it's hump day. And we have 2 more days until the weekend. And don't forget, this weekend, this Sunday, is Mother's Day. So make sure you give your mom a hug, give your mom a flower, or better yet, call her and wish her a happy Mother's Day. As a lot of you know, I have moved in with my mother. My mother is going through cancer. She breast cancer. A couple years back, she had a double mastectomy, and they didn't get all of it out, so there's still a little left, and she was doing really good. And then, of course, it came back and spread, and it's in her bones, and so she can't be alone. She went through radiation just recently, and so it's hard for her to kind of move around and stuff like that. So I moved in with her to take care of her. That's why my scenery is different. If you could tell, I don't have all the Deadpool stuff behind me and that, but she's my mother. She gave birth to me. I love my mommy. And I've said before, my mom, growing up, would play video games with us, like Super Nintendo, or the NES, the Nintendo NES system we had. We had an Atari. I mean, I'm talking, this is showing my age, just put it that way. And my mom would play all those games with us, and it was really fun. Like, my mom was a master at Tetris and, like, Zelda. She loved Zelda, and a lot of those different games, she would just play them, and she was so good at all of them. And that, so I'm more willing to, help my mom out and that, because I love my mommy. And that's why I'm telling all you guys, hey, even if you are a mother yourself watching this, or if you a father and you have kids, play these games with your kids. I'm sure they would love that. I mean, who wouldn't? You know what I mean? And they all grow up. You grow up, and it's like, whew, where'd the time go? That's how I feel every day. So, but like I said, just be sure you reached out there and you give your mom a hug. Call her up if you don't live closer. Call her up and wish her happy Mother's Day. Send her your love. And that also, thank you to everybody who's jumping in to watch this. Thank you. If you're new here and can subscribe, that'd be great. Help my channel grow. I think I'm up to 113 subscribers. Hoping to be at 150 by the end of May, and that's a couple weeks away. So I know we can do it. And to all you that are subscribed, big hearts out to all you guys. Love you all. Thank you for being subscribed to my channel, because I do this to hopefully give you guys entertainment. And with that being said, remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay warm or cold depending on where you're at, whether maybe, who knows, with the way the weather is a lot. It's kind of crazy. You never know. One day it's super hot, one day it's super cold, so you just never know. And you all have a wonderful evening. I hope you have a good tomorrow, and we will see you all in the next What's in the Fortnite video. Goodbye.